If I lived and breathed before you loved me, I don't recall. If I walked around at all, it was in bits and pieces of a jagged heart. You kissed me and every piece went back in place, every pain got erased. You held me up to the sunlight. Now it feels like no one ever left me out in the rain. Cold words still remain unspoken, and I never got lost. Spent years in the dark. You're here now, my heart's unbroken. When I see you smile, feel my soul again, and I'm unbroken.
Good afternoon, Jennings County. I'm Carson Shaw, and you are watching JCTV News. The big news of the day is that we have 3 wrestlers going to state, and Mollie Ernstes sets a new record. Your sports segment is in 2 minutes. The other big news is that today starts a 3-day weekend as we will be off for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. If you are behind on credits or need to make up a required course, credit recovery classes are on Monday and Wednesdays from 3:35 to 5:35. Stop by Guidance for more info. The game club meets after school every Monday night in Mr. Snyder's classroom in room 225. Report cards for the first semester will be going home today. The Dungeons & Dragons Club meets Wednesdays after school until 5 p.m. in the Commons. The Fellowship of Christian Athletes meets every Thursday morning at 7:15 in Mr. Cummings' room. Finally, the senior class is raising funds by selling boba tea and lemonade at home basketball games. Here's your cold 7-day weather forecast.
Every day I wake up to the soft touch of your magic hands. In this world sometimes.
Hi, this is Jola.
Anda.
I'm Paula. With the 7-day weather forecast. Heute ist Freitag und es wird wahrscheinlich bis zu 39 Grad und es wird wieder regnen. Morgen am Samstag bis zu 35 Grad und es wird wahrscheinlich auch wieder ein bisschen regnen, genauso wie am Sonntag, wo es bis zu 20 Grad wird.
ค่ะวันจันทร์กับวันอังคารนะคะอุณหภูมิติดลบค่ะอากาศหนาวมากวันจันทร์วันหยุดค่ะส่วนวันอังคารน่าจะมีให้ดีเลย์ค่ะ
El miércoles van a ser máximas de 19 y mínimas de 1 y no grados. Y el jueves van a subir un poco las temperaturas con máximas de 32 pero mínimas de 17. Un beso.
Bye bye.
Bye!
We have 3 girls going to the state championships in wrestling, and Mollie Ernstes joins a special club. Here is your sports.
Good afternoon, sports fans. Congratulations to the girls wrestlers Sasha Hicks, Violetta Gomez Hilario, and Brisa Cohen. They're all 3 going to today's state championship in Indianapolis.
Hi, I'm here with
Brisa Cohen.
How does it feel to be going to the wrestling state championships?
It feels good. I'm super excited.
That's good. How do you feel about the wrestling program as a whole here at Jennings County?
I think that it's good, like very inclusive and growing women's wrestling and making history.
Best of luck to you. Hi, I'm here with
Violetta Gomez.
Congrats on making it to the state championships. How does it feel?
Feels great.
That's good. How do you feel about the girls wrestling program here as a whole at Jennings County?
Wait, say that again?
How do you feel about the girls wrestling program at Jennings County?
I think it's pretty good. Our program is pretty bigger. It's gotten much bigger, and there's a lot more girls this year.
Congrats. Hi, I'm here with
Sasha Hicks.
Congrats on making it to state, even though you can't wrestle. I'm sorry. But how do you feel about the girls wrestling program as a whole here at Jennings County?
It is slowly growing, but it is a good program, especially with our coaches that have helped us a lot, and it's a good program.
Congratulations.
The girls basketball team knocked off Bedford last night 65-50. Mollie Ernstes was 6 points away from her career 1,000 points. Ernstes scored 23 points and is now a member of the 1,000-point club.
Congratulations on your 1,000 points. We're so proud of you. You're a baller.
What would you say to Mollie for making the 1,000-point club?
Congrats, Mo Money.
Yeah. I'm here with
Addie.
What would you like to say to Mollie for joining the 1,000-point club?
Good job.
Yeah. What would you like to say to Mollie for joining the 1,000-point club?
Congratulations.
Give me more. Give me more.
Good job, Mollie. You can. Good job.
Yeah. Hi, I'm here with
Luke Alexander.
What can you say about Mollie joining the 1,000-point club?
No, it's a good accomplishment. You know, it's great.
Logan?
Good accomplishment for her. I'll second that.
Same here.
Hey, Molly, congratulations on scoring 1,000 points. I'm looking forward to the next 1,000 points. Great job.
On Tuesday night, the girls basketball team upset 12th-ranked Floyd Central 48-43. Mollie Ernstes scored 23 points, Eddie Young scored 10 points, and Riley Byford added 7. Gabby Morin has been busy shooting and editing. Here's her video for that Floyd Central game. On the college level, Notre Dame will play Ohio State for the national championship on Monday. The Buckeyes are a 9-point favorite. Here's a look at the upcoming sports schedule. Tonight, the girls basketball team will be at Greensburg, and our 3 girl wrestlers are at the state championships. On Saturday, boys basketball team will be at B&L. The swimming and diving teams will be at Columbus East, and the wrestling team will be at HHC. On Monday, the freshman girls basketball team is at North Decatur. That's the latest in sports. Now into our birthdays and lunch menu.
No one ever left me out in the rain. Cold words still remain unspoken. I never got lost, spent years in the dark. You're here now, my heart's unbroken. No one ever left me out in the rain. Cold words still remain unspoken. I never got lost, spent years in the dark. You're here now, my heart.
Here's Miss Hill's quote of the day.
Mrs. Hill's quote of the day is, "Reality does not have to be separate from your dreams."
Mr. Stewart's class has Today in History.
Hello, my name is Chloe, and you're watching This Day in U.S. History. On January 17th, 1994, an earthquake rocked Los Angeles, California, killing 54 people and causing billions of dollars in damage. The Northridge quake, named after the San Fernando Valley community near the epicenter, was one of the most damaging in U.S. history, and that's a look at This Day in U.S. History.
On August 28, 1963, 250,000 people gathered in the nation's capital for the historic March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. The march rallied Americans to stand up against the continuing political and social injustices African Americans still faced 100 years after emancipation. The march took place at a critical moment in the civil rights movement. Tension and racial unrest had been building up throughout the year, with anti-segregation demonstrators making headlines in Alabama and President John F. Kennedy announcing his intention to pass civil rights legislation. The timing was right for a massive demonstration. Due to security concerns, internal marshals were trained to ensure order within the crowd. But as it turned out, the marchers chose peace, not violence, that sunny Wednesday. The event featured speeches from prominent leaders and musical performances by Josephine Baker, Joan Baez, Bob Dylan, Mahalia Jackson, and many others. The march is probably best remembered for Martin Luther King Jr.'s acclaimed "I Have a Dream" speech. But we bet you didn't know the real story behind those famous words. King was the last speaker that afternoon, but not because he chose to be. King only spoke last that day because no one else wanted to. When organizers of the march debated who would speak when and for how long, none of the other speakers wanted the last slot because they figured most of the news crews would head out by mid-afternoon. King agreed to go last and to limit his remarks to only 4 minutes. And he didn't have to worry about not making the news. The audience gladly stuck around for his 16-minute speech. And you might be surprised to learn that King hadn't even intended to talk about his now famous dream that day. During a pause in his prepared speech, Mahalia Jackson called out from behind the podium, "Tell him about the dream, Martin." She was referring to a theme King had touched on in a speech 2 months earlier in Detroit. Honoring her request, King departed from his prepared remarks and delivered the legendary speech we all remember today. Historians believe that the marches and King's speech were important catalysts in passing the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Today, a memorial marks the spot where Martin Luther King described his dream of a better America in one of the most influential and memorable speeches in American history.
It's Friday and time for another movie trailer. If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch Unstoppable.
I'm running out of time to be someone.
Dreamers are only as big as the dreams they chase. You can show them anything is possible.
He's a man now, right? So you gotta pitch in.
I'm not letting him quit wrestling, and I'm not letting him quit school.
Mom, it's just a sport. Doesn't put food on the table.
Wrestling is what you do, it's who you are.
We can't choose when to be great. We can only hope to be great when it counts.
You make people believe in something. You are unstoppable. You're gonna win.
We'll see. I'll tell you a secret I've been hiding. I only got one leg.
Don't have cable? We can be found on YouTube. Search for Jennings County High School News Channel. Our news program can be seen on cable TV at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 2:56, 5:30, 7:30, and 9. Does your nonprofit group have something to announce? Then send us an email at tv@jchs.org. That is all for us. Stay warm and good luck to everyone playing in championships this weekend.